How about, did you guys see the fucking, the basketball player? What's his name? Who did the laugh? The meme? Dude. Kawhi Leonard. By the way, I didn't know. Here's how much a personality matters in basketball. I didn't know who he was. And apparently, he's a superstar player. But like guys like LeBron, you know, and even other guys, Steph Curry, they developed a personality. What's his name? Kawhi what? Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi? Hawaii? The fucking... I'm going to play this. Hawaii Leonard. Laugh. I'm going to play this laugh for you if you don't know about it, but Jesus Christ. It sounds like the most insecure Jay-Z of all time.
Yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
Here we go. Listen.
I'm a fun guy.
Oh, really?
Obviously, I love the game of basketball.
I'm a fun guy.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself.
Look, let me tell you something, first of all, before we get into the insecure laugh. This guy plays basketball. I respect this guy. He doesn't give a fuck about the shit. He doesn't have necessarily an outgoing, crazy fucking superstar personality, but whatever. He doesn't need to. He's all about the basketball. Apparently, he's one of the best in the game. Props to this fucking guy. Props to this guy also for doing this. They were probably like, get out there and do the thing. They were like, what do you want people to know about you? And he says, I'm a fun guy. I'm a fun guy. Every note is the same. If you're talking and every note is the same, dude, talking is musical. You know what I mean? When I'm talking, I go up. I say, oh, this kind of shit. And then I go like down. I say, hey, man. Nah. What the fuck is on it? No. Really, all I'm doing is hypnotizing you. Right? You learn how to say certain stuff. As a comedian, you think about that all the time. You go, you talk about this. Oh, no, mana. And then, everyone laughs. This guy's just like, I'm a fun guy. Of course. It's not going to work. You're not going to get people on your side personality-wise. Now, here is the rest of the...
Just can't give you a whole spiel.
Oh, my God.
In order for me to tell you about myself, I just can't give you a whole spiel.
Oh, it's a robot. In order for me to tell you about myself, I just can't give you a full spiel unless you ask specific questions.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Oh, that laugh.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
In order where you're sitting at, I don't even know where you're sitting at. That was the best part. That was the part where you realize, oh, wash my hands of this. Do you know what I mean? He was just like, you know, in order to tell you what I'm like, you got to get more specific. I just can't give you a full spill. I don't even know where you're sitting at. Hey, man, you're a robot. Let's listen to that whole thing again, how robotic it is. How crazy is it to have a personality? But that's what they said about Steph Curry in the beginning, and that dude lit it up.
Yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
First of all, speaking to the mic.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Commence laughter. I mean, dude. You got to see the video, too. You got to see his mouth, dude. It's weird as fuck. It looks like a Simpson all of a sudden. He looks like what he looks like when that guy at the drunk in The Simpsons burps. When it goes blah, 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 and all the fucking insecure. Hey, man. Easy. Just say, oh, man, you know what? You know what it is, too? This guy's probably, I mean, how old is he? Like 24, maybe? That's the thing, man. When I was 22, I remember being before I did stand-up, and before I became a fucking thick-skinned individual because of bombing for so much. I got construction in the house. Sorry if you hear it. Fucking whatever. Disrespectful. But he's 27 years old. When I was 22, I remember I broke up with a girl broke up with me, broke my heart. And then I was like, you know what? I am going to go out. I'm going to go. My buddy was like, come on, come out. Let's go. Let's go hang out. We'll get you. You talk to some chicks. We'll get you out. Fucking, it'll be good. And I'm like, all right, I don't really like going out, but I'll go out to this bar. Went out to this bar called Nick's in Beverly Hills. And it was a party that he knew everybody there, and I didn't know anybody there. And there was this really cute girl there. And I thought she looked like Britney Spears. And this is back when Britney Spears was like the fucking hottest, the number one fucking, to me, the archetype of like, oh my God, the hottest chick ever. So I was like, she was in our conversation. I was like, what do I say to this girl? In my head, I was like, what do I do? How do I talk? And then I would say things. And every time I said something, I was like, how come these fucking words are coming out of my mouth? I don't want to sound like this. But every single time she said something, she'd be like, cool, well, what else? This and that. And I'd be like, basically, it's weird. I was 22. Then I got on stage, started bombing a lot, and then didn't give a fuck about anything. That laugh literally sounds more like busting a nut than laughing. It actually does. Unbelievable.
The whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
God damn, I want to hang out with that guy and make him laugh all day long. So funny. Did you see the Kavanaugh thing that Matt Damon did? The fucking hardest laugh is when he came out and they were like, Mr. Kavanaugh, and he just goes, what? That shit made me laugh so hard. Anyway, back to the fucking Kawhi Leonard's laugh.